Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 19th, 20th, and 21st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for my Tauruses. How are you, my darlings? I hope wonderful. Now, you know, weekend reading, I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message, and then I try to just pull the one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest, okay? Okay. 3 cards are face down. The second and third one are reversed. Strong energy. That's how I read it, so we want to pay attention to those 2 cards. I'm an intuitive channeler. What that means is that I open myself up to my higher power, and whatever the message is for whoever out there needed to hear it, it comes through. Now, a lot of energy going on. I talk about that in the long reading, so go and take a look. They've been posted, Taurus and Cancer season, because I talk about it a lot. We're not going to do that here, but a lot of energy this weekend. Anyway, first card, this one is not reversed. All face down for my Tauruses for the weekend. First card is the Queen of Air. Oh, you got this going. You got it going. You know what you want. You know what you need to say, okay? This is you, though. You need to also, though, have some, I'm feeling like your confidence level is, should be surging more so. You should be feeling like you know things. You should be feeling like you can go and get things. Air energy is our Libra. It's our Aquarius, and it's Gemini season, which we are leaving at this moment, okay? There's been some stressors with Gemini season. We've talked about that too. But this is you being bold with your words, your actions. This is about your communications. Now, air energy, thought processes, hearing news, a lot of it is about your communication. What are you saying? Be bold with your words, okay? Be bold. Now, don't be hurtful. Don't be hurtful. You need to, we all need to stay. Now, part of the air energy is Libra, so we all have to have some balance too. But if there's something that you've been wanting, you need to start putting it out there. Now, we do have that new moon, so this is that time to request also. So put this out there. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. And also too, full moon to new moon is that waning. Get rid of that all. Seeing the humor in a situation. The thing though is, again, for you, my Tauruses, I feel like you need to communicate boldly. Okay. I'm not saying that your audience will always be receptive of it, and you have to always take that into consideration on what you're saying. Okay. So somebody needed to know that too. Just because, and also too, try not to make it hurtful. Okay? So you do have to have some consideration in what you're saying. But it is okay for you to communicate what your needs are, what your wants are. Okay? Let's go ahead. Second card up, reversed. Here we go. The Lovers. Okay, Archangel Raphael. Now, the Lovers could have a couple of things going on. It could be an emotional healing of yourself. Raphael is the angelic healer, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. It could be a healing in the relationship too. So my Taurus, maybe you haven't been speaking your feelings out. Maybe your feelings have seemed too cold if this is, yes, I know, Deb, you're going into a relationship more so into that intimate personal. It could be, but it could also be your job. We're not going to give up the job either, okay? So, it could be that you're not voicing your needs, voicing what you want, okay? Voicing it. Now, the thing is, when you voice it, there's always risks involved with that. So again, what I was saying about you being, measuring what you're saying, okay? So maybe this is a job that you've been doing a lot of work for, and you've been doing maybe, because it could be your job, career work. Maybe you've been doing twice the job. It's okay to set up an appointment and have a conversation with your boss and say, this is what I'm doing. Is this, I would like some clarity. Just as it's okay with, if it's that second, if it's personal, interpersonal, intimate, to say, hey, I just want to let you know what I'm feeling. Now, there's always risk to that. There is always risk, but I get kind of that about being true to your own self. I mean, if there is, if the boss says, well, no, you're not ready, then okay, what will show you that I'm ready? If somebody says, no, I'm not ready, okay, do you see yourself ever getting ready? So, so there is some risk, but my Taurus is, I feel like you want the honesty. You want the honesty at least, because that will help you to direct where your next steps will be. Okay? So the Lovers is intimate relationships, and this is what, carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. Next card, again reversed, the Queen of Water. Now, water energy is our Cancer, it's our Scorpio, it's our Pisces energy, fluid, emotional. And I've been getting a lot of emotional healing with this, with the Queen of Water today. I've been feeling like this is nurturing type of energy too. So this is, so whatever this is that you might be speaking out, it's like, it's kind of like, it's a, just help me to understand, help me to know my next steps with you. Okay? Does that, and that could be with anything. It could even be with your family. It could be with your home. Okay, the Queen of Water is tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Remember, you have very, very strong psychic intuition. Care for yourself and others. Remember, that's where that nurturing, like I said, I've been getting a lot of nurturing energy from that Queen of Water too. So, if it's not the right time, if I don't want you to do anything that you don't feel comfortable with, and if it scares you to know the answer at this time, don't worry. The time will come up again. You just then have to think about it. You have to reach out. Many times over, you reach out to your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is. Many times over, I have found that when I've reached out and said, I really need to know this answer, I need to know, I'm feeling uncomfortable, or I need to know this answer, and especially we have that new moon coming, I find that by putting it out there, putting it out into the universe, putting it out into the energies, that the answer does come. It may not come quite when I want it, but it does come. So maybe if that's, if it feels a little bit too uncomfortable for you to do it face to face, at least put it out to the universe, okay? Okay, now, one card fell out. Now this does look like this is kind of your work relationship. And this one is reversed. So here we go. The King of Ariel. Now, Ariel is your energy. It is also Virgo and Capricorn energy. Someone you can touch. It's also, that money situation, that money that leads to that opportunity, or that comes from that job, career, work type of energy too. But this is very powerful. This is standing in that money, solid energy, and receiving. So this is being prepared to receive. And it could be because you went for it, you talked about it, or you put it out into the universe, okay? So, I know it's a little bit scary sometimes to make yourself vulnerable, and you may not feel the time is right, so put it out to that universe. Okay, the King of Ariel is successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using your resources wisely. So again, these queens, they're standing strong, they're standing tall. It doesn't matter, male or female. This is about, saying what you want. I know that this is talking about objective decision making, getting rid of stuff, but I also feel like this is saying what you need to say, speaking your truth. This is also doing it with some compassion. This is finding out the answers you need to find out, because, there's some healing involved here. And, so this kind of makes me feel that this is more about that job, that career energy, more so than it's that personal energy. But there is this emotional tie to this. There is a passion to this. So this weekend has, use all of this bizarre energy that we have going on. Put it out there. Okay? Okay. In the long run, I do like your reading. There's a lot of honesty to this. There's a lot of honesty, and there's a lot of going after what you want. So my Tauruses, I like that. Now, You know what to do with the buttons. I hope you've subscribed. I hope you've liked, and I hope you've shared. But as always, my Tauruses, please know you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.